Hey, what's up everybody? It's me, the Home Cook Hero, back with a new video for y'all, and today is a good one, y'all. I am making this blackened salmon BLT with caper mayo. Y'all, you ain't never had nothing like this before, or even if you did, sit back and let's watch it again. Alright y'all, first things first, I'm going to start off with the bacon, just get that all cooked up. So I'm just using 4 slices because, you know, you gotta have something to snack on. I'm probably just going to use about 2 slices for the actual BLT, but gotta save a little bit just to snack on. But y'all, I'm just gonna top it with a little bit of black pepper and some crushed red pepper flake, just because I wanted to elevate it a little bit, make it a little spicy, give that kind of like those black pepper notes. And you can also kind of find this bacon just in the grocery store, so if you happen to find it, definitely do that. But if not, you can just use regular bacon, y'all. It's totally fine. But then y'all just cook that bacon off, put it in the oven right now, and it'll be ready in a second. So y'all, for the caper mayo, I am starting off with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of mayonnaise, whatever kind you prefer. Then I'm going in with some capers. I found this from Whole Foods. You can probably find it in any regular grocery store. I don't think it's a crazy foreign kind of ingredient. But y'all, I just went in with about a teaspoon of those, just chopped them up roughly, and then added it to the mayo. Went in with some fresh black pepper, then a little bit of hot sauce. I went in with my Old Bay hot sauce this time because y'all know it's one of my favorite kinds. Then I went in with a little bit of sugar to balance the saltiness from those capers. And after that, y'all, I went in with a little bit of fresh parsley, about a teaspoon, and then like a little squeeze of a half a lemon. Not too much, but just to brighten everything up a little bit, and mix that all up, y'all. And just as an aside, capers are like kind of salty. They kind of remind you of like pickles mixed with relish, y'all. If you've ever had like lox and bagels, smoked salmon and bagels, they always serve capers with it. So, it's kind of like my little play on that, y'all. But the caper mayo is done, y'all. Set that to the side. We're getting to the good part now, y'all. So to my salmon fillet, it's pretty big, but before I cut or anything like that, I'm just showing you that I actually took the skin off. You can do that if you want to, which is what I did, or you can also just leave it on. It's totally fine. It doesn't really matter. And then, y'all, I'm just gonna like cut that little bit of fat off of the salmon because I don't really want that on there. I don't really need that on there. It's gonna be, we got the bacon, we got some butter, we got enough fat in there, so take that part off if you want to. After that, y'all, I'm just slicing the salmon in half lengthwise because it's a little too thick, and we have a whole bunch of other stuff going on the sandwich, so we don't need to have just a big old piece of salmon that we're gonna bite into. It's just gonna be too much, y'all. So now we're gonna get on to seasoning this salmon. So I only use my Tony Chachere's Creole seasoning. It's like this all-purpose kind of Creole seasoning, and it's perfect. It gives everything that you need in it. It seasons it perfectly, and that's all I want to use because I don't want to add too many different flavors to the salmon. The blackened part will be enough. So I just generously season that salmon. Make sure you pat it all the way in. Make sure it's all up in there so it's not just falling all off of that salmon. You want it to really stick to it to help build up that crust, y'all. But before we get to that, the bacon is done. I'm just letting you know that this is what it's looking like. So good. But now back to that salmon, y'all. So in my smoking preheated cast iron skillet, I'm just going in with about a tablespoon or so of butter, and you want to get that nice and foamy, nice and melty, and then place the salmon in gently away from you. Press it into the pan so you have maximum surface coverage. Wow, can I talk like I always say? But you don't want to move the salmon at all. Once you put it on there, leave it alone so it can develop that nice color that you are about to see right here. Boom. This is what you want your salmon to look like when you flip it over, okay? This is what it should look like. And yeah, y'all, the salmon looking good to me. I added in a little bit more butter because I want to baste that salmon to really kind of like darken the top a little bit more, to lock in those juices, to make it nice and buttery, and just to be the kind of salmon that I envision in this blackened salmon BLT. And y'all know I cannot forget my favorite ingredient, tomatoes. I got the freshest heirloom tomatoes, sliced them bad boys up thick, and then I added in a little bit of salt and a little bit of fresh cracked black pepper, y'all. Tomatoes are perfect. So building up this sandwich now, y'all, I'm going in with that caper mayo, and you just want to get it all in there nice and good on some toasted bread so it can soak all up in there and really soak up that mayo. And after that, y'all, I am going in with these, I guess, mixed greens, if you want to call it. Just some mixed greens I picked up. You can use whatever kind of lettuce or leafy green you prefer. Some kale will be really good on this, actually. That would actually be really, really good. Then y'all, I'm just topping it off with those tomatoes. I use 2 big old juicy slices of them tomatoes, y'all. Make sure you press them on in there. And then I put that bacon on the top, y'all. That bacon is looking so good. Y'all already know I was snacking on some of it. And then y'all, I am placing on that salmon, that blackened salmon, that beautiful salmon. Just take a second, y'all, and just savor what this is looking like. This was so good to bite into. And y'all, that is what I did. I added in some more of that caper mayo because I like my stuff saucy and I like my stuff juicy. Okay, y'all, juicy. So y'all, sliced it into that bad boy, and this is what it is looking like. So good. The best blackened salmon BLT with caper mayo, y'all. So y'all, that is all I have for y'all today. Really hope you enjoyed it. Definitely let me know down below in them comments. You can hit that like button and even subscribe to the channel, y'all, for more videos just like this. All right, y'all, I'll see you on the next video. Later.